Israel offer to address these issues?
Again, there are many different solutions that we can talk about, and I can talk about them in a very upscale level. We know that Israel is very, very strong in desalination. It has the ability to clean big bodies of water, to drip irrigation, of course, is one of the most efficient ways now that farmers can get their yield better. So we have lots of different solutions, but experts need to discuss this, and we can.
Are there any plans to establish any permanent Israel-Tamil Nadu cooperation mechanism or joint center focused on water technology and innovations?
We would be very happy to do that, and I think this is, like I said, it's a first in a while that we've been doing, and I think it's a good opportunity to establish the connection, and we'd be happy, the Consulate of Israel and the State of Israel would be happy to have a more long-term basis of cooperation with Tamil Nadu, so hopefully that can happen in the future.
Privatization of water seems to be seen as a threat by people. Do you think that the right way of managing water needs privatization or the government body or the cooperation between private and government?
It's hard to me to get the definite answer. I think both approaches have advantages and disadvantages. I'm not an expert in this, and I know that the experts who I've spoken to see the advantage in both. On one hand, I mean, there's a feeling, and maybe a rightful feeling, that water is something that doesn't belong to anybody. Water belongs to everybody, and nobody basically has the right to charge for it. On the other hand, to get water to be more efficient, it needs to be treated, and that's something that costs money. Who should pay it? Should it be government? Should it be the people? That's something that every government needs to decide for itself. And there, again, in each approach, there are advantages and disadvantages, and whatever's chosen has to be understood and has to be then been taken into account when the solutions are found.
As you said, water belongs to everyone. But how do you see the condition, water becoming a commodity, and rather than basic need and basic right, water is becoming a commodity, and how, what plans or what idea you have to dismantle that?
Again, I think that's something that's more of every country and every government decides for itself. I can't possibly comment on that. I mean, and I think that there's no right or wrong approach, and I think every government has the right to think what the best approach is, to think what it would suit most the climate that they're in, the people that they are addressing, the type of work. Is it more industrial? Is it more agricultural? So these are things that have to be taken into consideration when making these decisions. I can't say what's right or wrong, because I think it changes from place to place, from condition to condition. And also, and ultimately, it's a government's decision, and I think any decision that's taken is okay, but it has to be addressed in a way that suits the decision that was taken, so that it works best for the people.